I'm gonna watch this video. It's quite a bit older video, but I want to watch it because I've seen a lot of tattoo artists on the internet lately. And, they just bug the fuck out of me. I feel like tattoo artists are very fucking pompous. I don't know I don't know who boosted their ego so fucking high, but they need to come down a little bit. So I'm gonna see what this video talks about. I literally did tattoo artists complaining and this video came up, so let's see what they say. And I'll give them my feedback. I'm also not against tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. And I plan to get more. I've just been pregnant and breastfeeding the last 3 years. So, can't. But, a lot of artists really piss me off. So, let's talk about it.
Wow, where do you start? I hate to make this a rant, but these questions are perfectly executed for that.
Most annoying thing when I'm tattooing, when people fart, yeah.
Are drunk customers?
Both of those would probably be pretty annoying. Although the first one, like, some tattoo sessions take forever. Like, an hour, 5, you know, like, you hear about tattoo sessions lasting a long time. It's kind of a long time to hold in a fart. I mean, they should probably be polite, especially considering, like, if they're closer, like, down to your leg or something. You know, they should probably be a little considerate and be like, hey, man, I got a fart, you know, you want to fuck off for a second? And being drunk, yeah, I get that, but I think most tattoo artists will turn them away. I may not be correct about that.
Being constantly late to every single appointment, like you don't know where the shop is, like you've been to a bunch of times.
Well, what really pisses me off is
annoying,
maybe
yeah.
when the bar closes early, you know? That's why you buy your own drink. And what I did was I bought a big bottle of Jack Daniels and Mexican Coke, and I put it together. Mexican Coke, not the powder, the liquid. So I put them together. Super diabetes.
Not
oh my
funny.
gosh, when someone DMs you says, how much? How much though? When the first question.
What do you mean? Like, I would understand, like, obviously your price can vary, so you'd be like, oh, you know, here's a general range. Just like if you were getting any kind of fucking work done, like whether or not it's on your house or like plumbing or whatever it is, you might describe what you want, and the person who is giving you whatever service is going to be like, that's dope, here's what the range would probably be for that. And then when you get there, it may cost a little bit more or a little bit less. But it's rude for someone to want to know how much it might be. Some people have fucking budgets, buddy. Okay? They want to know. Like, that's the type of shit that bugs me. Like, should they just be like, okay, no matter what it is, I will give you this amount of money? No, some people might want a fucking tattoo and not have 15 grand to give you. Okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, that shit like that pisses me off. Like, who do you think you are?
Is how much?
You know, can I get a deal? I would love a deal. Maybe I can hook you up. You know, you need a pair of shoes or something like that.
2 of them in a row. Asking how much it is going to be. What is wrong with that? Ooh, I'm going to get pissed. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with it saying, hey, what is a range that might be what this tattoo would be? Like, how I don't even know what fucking question to frame because it's such a ridiculous thing. How is it wrong for someone to want to know what a price might be? Like, and yeah, you know what? I could get why it'd be annoying. Like, if someone's like, oh, want a deal? Or I'll trade you this if you give me a tattoo. You know, that shit would probably be annoying. Yeah.
any way they come around trying to get that deal, that's kind of annoying because, you know, kind of downgrades what you're doing.
Some things that annoy me as a tattoo artist is probably clients that try to finesse you on prices or just try to give you exact directions as if they were the professional in the situation.
But when we get like
Exact directions, how? I really hate tattoo artists because though he didn't say this, I'm guessing he is going to say the like direction of the tattoo, and I hate tattoo artists. If you want to fucking do a mural, do a mural. If you want to draw something, fucking draw something on someone else's time. Okay, like when someone is going in there saying, "Hey, I would like a $300 tattoo. What could you do for that? And this is how big, or this is what I would want." Why is that fucking wrong? Is that not the profession that you went into? Am I just a dumb cunt? I might be. I'm not saying I'm not. But what do you mean? It is going on my body forever. I should be able to tell you, I want a fucking unicorn right here. I want it goddamn purple, or I want it goddamn neon green. I want it upside down whether or not you think it should be. Okay? It's my fucking tattoo. Like, what do you mean? It's like going in and being like, "Hey, I want to get my nipples pierced," and they're like, "No, I really think you should get your fucking septum pierced." No, bitch. This isn't up for negotiation. I'm telling you, I will pay you for this service. I will give you this amount of money for you to do this thing. Can you do it or not? And if you can't, fuck off. Ooh, I don't. As someone who does like tattoos, I do not like the fucking attitude of tattoo artists.
Micromanaged, it makes the entire situation really stressful. It's not going to create the best outcome for.
What'd she say?
It makes the entire
Directions as if they were the professional in the situation.
But when we get like micromanaged, it makes the entire situation really stressful. It's not going to create the best outcome for the tattoo, for the experience as well, for the whole session.
Real pushy.
I don't give a fuck about your experience. How about that? Your experience is draw on my fucking leg and then shut the fuck up and get paid. What do you mean? What do you mean? I should micromanage you. This is my tattoo on my skin forever, bitch. What do you mean?
Demanding clientele that thinks they're smarter than they actually are.
Changing the design last minute, you know, like
What the fuck does that guy even mean? Thinks they're smarter than they actually are. If you can't do the tattoo, buddy, just say that. Just say, "Hey man, I don't feel comfortable about doing this tattoo. I know this seems a little bit more elaborate than I can do. I think that placement's fucking weird. I don't think I could do a good tattoo right there." Say that. Be fucking honest. Don't sit here and make the fucking client the one who's in the wrong. You're the one incapable of doing something. Alright? Fuck off. However, this guy, he already said it a little bit. I'm gonna say yes, he is right. Changing designs last minute would probably be very annoying because, you know, they're not drawing these, because most people want pretty big tattoos or, you know, very specific things. And if you're changing the design like 15 times in a row, yeah, that'd be pretty fucking annoying. Also in the last minute, like that would be pretty fucking annoying. Like, hey man, like it takes me half an hour, you know, 45 minutes, maybe plus, to do this drawing. I need to know what the final product is going to look like so we can get this done. Because they do have other people scheduled in a day, you know, like, I understand. That complaint, 100% justifiable.
I really put a lot of effort into trying to make the tattoo the best tattoo I possibly can. And at the last minute, someone changes the design, you kind of just throw it out the loop and, you know, have to kind of wing it.
They want to steer the tattoo into a very specific, narrow direction.
Like when you have a design set and then they look to their friend, who is like, and then their friend is the one to change the design. That's annoying.
The worst.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back. What did the first guy say?
They want to steer the tattoo into a very specific, narrow direction.
Like,
yeah, bitch, because it's their fucking skin. Alright? It's their tattoo. If you do not want to draw what people want, if you don't want to tattoo what people want, then fuck off. This is not the profession for you, buddy. How about you just go doodle on some fucking paper? Alright? But you're a tattoo artist. People go in and request something very specific from you. They say, I want a fucking yellow unicorn, 6-7 dragons. I want them doing backflips into a pool. You do that. That's your fucking job. How it happens, it doesn't matter. There's your creative fucking direction. You make that fucking nonsense I just said happen. Okay? It's not a... Ooh, I'm getting heated. I'm yelling. I'm gonna wake my kids up. Shit pisses me off.
When you have a design set and then they look to their friend, who is like, and then their friend is the one to change the design. That's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a little annoying, but not that annoying because, like, it's also your friend. Depending on how long they've known you, like, I might show my friend a tattoo design and be like, hey, what do you think? And if she's like, hey, man, I don't know if you should get a big fucking thing right there on your neck. It's gonna look a little funky. Maybe you could do something smaller or this or that. I'm gonna respect her input. And if you're the tattoo artist, I'm gonna fuck what your input is. Your input is to draw whatever the fuck I tell you on my skin.
That's bad.
Literally on my confirmation email, it says come alone, and if they bring someone, they're gonna have to wait in the lobby. Even though it's one room, I'm still trying to scare them, so they just come alone.
Look, one of the things that annoy tattoo artists is micromanaging. When I enter the studio, for me, the most important thing in the room is not you, is your tattoo, you know? And I expect you to do the same, you know? And when the personality doesn't allow them to just, like, let it happen and make them...
No, because it's their skin, and it's their tattoo forever. I'm going to micromanage you. If I'm like, hey man, I don't really like that tattoo. Hey man, I told you to put it over here. Hey man, I think you're not putting it exactly where I want. I know it might be easier to do it 3 centimeters over, but I want it fucking where I told you. Like, I'm allowed to micromanage, but it will be on my body forever. What do you mean? Like, this is a good video. Okay, I was like a little worried about it because I was like, man, this isn't exactly what I like. Like, I saw a video on Instagram specifically of this girl talking about how she posts these designs and then everyone wants like little line designs. And she's wondering why people aren't wanting these more elaborate designs that she's posting, even though they're giving her good feedback on them. And it's like, maybe because it's not what they want. And you seem like a good artist who can do something elaborate. You can definitely master a small little thing, and they want their small little tattoo to be just as good as a big tattoo. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's not about what you want as a fucking artist. Maybe it's about what I want, the person who is paying you. Like, if I commission someone to do a painting, and I'm like, hey, I want you to paint me 64 dolphins eating 3 cupcakes under a waterfall, and then you paint me 7 Dobermans doing backflips, I'm gonna be a little fucking pissed, okay? I don't care what your creative design is. My creative design was ever what bullshit I just said.
Best for it, and they have to be grabbing their phone all the time, or complaining about how much it hurts, or asking all the time when is it gonna be finished. That is super annoying.
Tattoos do hurt, and they might like what. I feel like some people should not be tattoo artists. Like, that's, yeah, people are probably going to ask you how long it's going to take, and because some people, like, they might have a frame of how long it will take, and they'll be like, okay, sweet, and then it might go longer than they thought. And they're like, damn, this shit hurts. It's about fucking 30 minutes longer than I was expecting. I'm fucking tired. You know, like, I'm sorry they're not fucking canvases. They're fucking people. and they may be a little inconvenient. Like, when I got my first tattoo, my husband tattooed me, so it was fine. He wasn't my husband at the time, but it was like right before we started dating. Anyway, I threw up. I almost passed out. And I was like, God damn, like, I want this shit to be done. Like, it hurt. It did. I was fucking done with it. I absolutely could handle the pain better now. I've had 3 C-sections. It'd be fine. But at the time, I've never had a tattoo. You know, it fucking hurt. Yeah, like, that shit. Like, the tattoo might be making them fucking sick. They might be feeling sick. And instead of saying, hey, man, I'm sick, which you'd probably be annoyed at, too, because you're a fucking cunt, they're like, hey, how long is this gonna take? You know? And maybe they should just come out and say, hey, I'm feeling sick, but maybe instead they're like, oh, this fucking hurts. Maybe as someone who's been tattooing for a long time, who's got some experience, you should probably know some tells. Now, maybe they're just being annoying, or maybe you're just an asshole. I don't know. I'm very heated about this topic, if you guys couldn't tell.
And I have clients who are like, do whatever you want. They email me, man, I trust you, I love your vision. Even though we went through references and we look at things and we agree and we're doing with your reference whatever I want. And then the day of the tattoo, they're like, no, I hate it.
I think being overly...
That's okay. That's still okay. It is 100% okay for someone to change their mind. It is okay for them to say, hey, I really like your tattoo. I think that you could envision something very good based on a reference that I might like. And then you not do that properly. And then be a little disappointed. And it's okay, because this is going to go on them forever. If they don't 100% love it, if they are not ecstatic about that tattoo, they should not get it. I don't care about how much effort you put in. That is going on their body forever. And you should understand that.
Picky about your design.
Yes.
Is
100%.
Yeah, I feel like when you're looking for an artist, you kind of see their work, you see if you like their style, and you kind of have to give them trust in what they're giving you.
Okay, so all of them are gonna be like the same fucking nonsense. They want you to be a canvas. They want to do whatever they want to do. They want to doodle however they want to do. But that's not what being a tattoo artist is. Being a tattoo artist is someone comes to you with the design, you put that on their skin, and you make sure the client is happy because this is a permanent decision. So they are going to be living with it forever. And for you to fucking have like this ego of, well, I drew it, so it's fucking magnificent, and you should automatically want it on you. Like, get over yourself. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm glad the video turned out good, like how I wanted. I was like, it's just gonna be them complaining or being real nice, and no, it's them being fucking pompous cunts. No. You don't get free range access. People are allowed to criticize your work because it's going on them forever. You might have done good work that they have seen and thought, hey, this person would be a good person to get a tattoo from. And then when it came down to it for you designing them a tattoo, it just wasn't what they wanted. And that is totally cool. Something else I hate about tattoos is the fucking tipping. Like, you should not tip your tattoo artist, okay? Tipping is specifically for people who are serving at, like, restaurants, because they are allowed to be paid less. If, the only tip you should give a fucking tattoo artist is a compliment, okay? Other than that, if you want more money, work it into your fucking, prices. So, yeah. Go fuck yourself. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'm a bitch. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. But still, fuck off.